My child, listen. Just listen with your heart. You're tired, aren't you? And not just the kind of tired that sleep can fix. This is a deep, soul-level exhaustion, a weariness that's settled right into the marrow of your bones. You've been strong for so long. For everyone. You've worn the armor, held the line. You've been the one people count on. But you're so weary of holding it all together. There's a quiet voice inside, one you try to ignore during the day, that whispers, "I can't do this anymore." Hear me now. Let this truth echo into that tired space inside you. I am not disappointed in your exhaustion. I'm not standing off at a distance, tapping my foot, waiting for you to get back to work. I'm not asking you to impress me with a strength you just don't have. I'm inviting you to breathe, just for this moment. Let the armor fall. Let your shoulders slump. Let out that deep sigh you've been holding in. This moment, it's a sanctuary. It's a quiet room I've made just for you, far from the noise and the demands. I'm here. I see you. I see all of it, and I love you, not in spite of your exhaustion, but right here, in the very heart of it. My beloved, let's talk honestly about the weight you've been carrying. You've grown so used to it, you might not even feel its crushing reality anymore. It's become a part of you, a shadow that follows you from the moment you wake up to the restless hours of the night. First, there's the weight of being the strong one. You've carried it so well. You're the dependable one, the fixer, the planner, the rock for everyone else. When a crisis hits, all eyes turn to you. When there's a need, your hands are the first to help. You've soaked up the fears of others, managed their anxieties, and found solutions when no one else could. And you've done it so well for so long that people just assume it's easy for you. They don't see the cost. They don't see the tiny cracks forming under the surface. They don't hear your spirit trembling when you say, "I'm fine," as your world is shaking. They don't feel the deep loneliness that comes from being the caregiver with no one to care for you. That internal monologue has been your constant companion, hasn't it? I have to keep going. If I fall apart, everything falls apart. Who else will do it? This role, which you might have once embraced, has become a prison of your own competence, and your soul is rattling the bars, desperate for just one moment to be weak, to be the one who's held, the one who's rescued. Then, layered on top of all that, is the noise, the relentless buzzing noise of anxiety. It's a constant hum in the back of your mind, a static that poisons any chance for peace. It's the voice that asks, "What if?" 1,000 times a day. What if you fail? What if you let them down? What if you make the wrong choice? What if all this effort is for nothing? It forces you to replay conversations, dissecting every word for any sign of failure. It paints worst-case scenarios and demands you prepare for every single one. This anxiety isn't just in your head. It's a thief. It steals your physical energy, leaving you in a state of constant fight or flight. It robs the joy from today because your mind is always 5 steps ahead, scanning for danger. It exhausts your spirit because it's the very opposite of trust. It's the frantic attempt to be your own God, to control outcomes that were never yours to control. You lie in bed at night, your body aching for sleep, but your mind is running a marathon of, "Did I do enough? Did I say the right thing? And what am I forgetting?" This constant state of high alert has burned out the circuits of your soul. You're tired because you've been fighting a war on 1,000 fronts, and most of them exist only in your mind. And the result of all this, the hollowed-out emptiness of burnout, this might be the most painful weight of all. It's not a fight anymore, it's the quiet, gray aftermath. It's when the passion you once had for your work, your family, your life, has just faded. You go through the motions. You check the boxes. You smile when you're supposed to. But inside, you're running on empty. The color has drained from your world, and with that emptiness comes a crushing guilt. You look at your life, at your blessings, and you beat yourself up. "I should be more grateful. Other people have it worse. What's wrong with me?" You feel like a failure for not feeling the joy you think you should. This burnout has even seeped into your spiritual life. Prayer feels like talking to a wall. My word feels like just letters on a page. The connection you once felt with me seems distant, maybe even gone. You feel ashamed to come to me like this, thinking you have nothing to offer, thinking you're a disappointment. You feel like the well of your faith has finally run dry. This, my child, is the weight, the burden of being strong, the noise of anxiety, and the desolate emptiness of burnout. It is real, it is heavy, and it is far too much for you to carry. I see you buckling under it. My heart aches with love for you. I'm not here to add to your burden. I am here to lift it. Now, my child, lean in. We've named the burdens. The ground is ready for the solution, and it isn't a formula or another task for you to do. The solution is a person. The solution is me. It starts with a simple, profound invitation that has echoed through time, whispered for souls exactly as weary as yours. My promise, my eternal invitation is this: come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Don't rush past those words. Sit with them. Let them sink into your spirit. Come to me. That's the only action required. It's not clean yourself up and then come. It's not get your life in order first. It is simply a call to turn from your striving, from your worrying, from your self-reliance, and just face me. Come as you are, tired, tear-stained, empty, doubting. Just come. Your need is your ticket to my presence. I thee, all you who are weary and burdened, this is your qualification. This invitation isn't for the strong and self-sufficient. It is exclusively for those who are tired and carrying heavy loads. Do you see? Your exhaustion doesn't disqualify you, it qualifies you. That heavy feeling is the signal that it's time to answer, and I will give you rest. Notice it doesn't say you will earn rest. It says I will give you rest. It's a gift. It's an act of my grace being poured directly into your soul. You can't make it or achieve it. You can only receive it. This isn't just the absence of activity like sleep. It is the presence of peace. It's the Hebrew concept of shalom, a deep, divine wholeness where everything is right, settled, and secure in me. It's a quietness in your soul that can't be shaken by life's storms. This is my offer. Not a temporary break, but a permanent state of being rooted in me. So how do you receive this? It starts with giving yourself permission. I am giving you sacred permission to stop. For too long you've felt guilty for resting. You've confused it with being lazy. Today I'm reframing it for you. Rest is not laziness. It's an act of holy obedience. It's an act of trust. It is you declaring with your inaction that I am God, and the world won't fall apart if you take a minute to breathe. In this season, for you, the most spiritual thing you can do is to stop doing and simply be. Let's practice. Right now, I give you permission to stop the frantic work of your mind. Stop trying to solve tomorrow's problems. Stop replaying yesterday's failures. Stop worrying about what others think. Just be still. Be present. Let the engine of your mind, which has been running so hot, finally cool down. This is a Sabbath for your soul, but you ask, how can I rest when my life is still so chaotic? And this is the very heart of it. True, lasting rest isn't found in changing your circumstances. It's found in the unchanging reality of my presence. My promise was never, I will remove all your problems and then you'll have rest. My promise was, my presence will go with you and I will give you rest. The rest is in the presence. You feel like I'm far away, but I've never moved. The noise of your anxiety has just drowned out my voice. But I am here. I am the still, small voice in the hurricane. I am the quiet waters your soul longs for. When you quiet yourself and turn your attention to me, you don't create peace. You simply enter the peace that is always here, always available in me. You can be in the middle of a storm and have shalom in your heart, because I, the Prince of Peace, am right there with you. From this place of rest, a new strength begins to grow, not the old, frantic, self-made strength that led to burnout. This is a divine energy. It's the beautiful paradox of my kingdom. My word promises that He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. It's only when you admit you're weak that you can receive my power. The promise continues, those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Look at that image. An eagle doesn't soar by flapping its wings frantically. It finds the unseen currents of air and just stretches its wings, letting the wind lift it higher. It rests on the wind. This is your new life. Stop the frantic flapping of worry and effort. Instead, stretch out the wings of your faith and learn to rest on the currents of my grace. I will carry you. My spirit will be the wind beneath your wings. This is how anxiety is finally overcome. Not by fighting it, but by surrendering to a greater peace. Do not be anxious about anything, my word says, but in every situation, present your requests to God. And the result? And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This peace is a supernatural guardian. It stands watch over your heart and mind, protecting them from worry and fear. This is the rest I offer, a rest that renews, restores, and empowers. My child, you have heard my heart for you. This is more than just a message. It's an active invitation into a new way of living. If these words have found you in your weariness, if they echo in the deepest parts of your soul, then let this be a moment of surrender, a turning point. In the comments below, simply write, Amen. Let that one word be your declaration. A declaration that you're done carrying it all. A declaration that you're finished believing the lies. A declaration that you are ready to receive this gift of rest I so freely offer. Let it be a marker for this moment. A flag planted in the ground of your heart that says, Here I let go. And as you step into this rest, think of others. You know someone who is carrying the world on their shoulders, whose smile is hiding a deep exhaustion. Gently, share this message with them. You don't need to have the answers for them. Just offer them this space, this invitation. Let it be a cup of cold water for their weary soul. A reminder that they are also seen, known, and deeply loved. Conclusion, a final blessing of peace. My beloved, as we close this time together, let my words be a blanket over your spirit. The one thing I want you to carry from this moment is this. You are seen, you are loved, and your weariness has drawn my heart so near to yours. I see the nights you've cried yourself to sleep. I see the brave face you wear. I see the silent battles you fight every single day. None of it has been invisible to me, and through it all, my love for you has never wavered. So receive this blessing. May you be released from the pressure to perform. May you be freed from the chains of others' expectations. May you find your true identity not in what you do, but in who you are, my cherished child. When anxiety rises, remember my promise. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. And know this in every fiber of your being, you are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not finished. Your story doesn't end in exhaustion. This season of weariness is a sacred space where I am teaching you the life-altering beauty of grace. My grace is sufficient for you. My power finds its home in your weakness. Now, breathe. Just breathe. Let go. The striving is over. You are safe. You are home. Rest, my child. Rest.